Tragic calamity, heartbreaking massacre as Fulani herdsmen unleash unimaginable terror, slaughter over 500 innocent lives. Good morning everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we brought for you this morning. The headline for this morning says that tragic calamity, heartbreaking massacre as Fulani herdsmen unleash unimaginable terror, slaughter over 500 innocent lives. It says here that Benue State, known as the nation's food basket, is currently mired in an unending crisis. More than 200 villages in the state are under constant threat from heavily armed herdsmen, who are said to be disguised in military camouflage. The situation has reached the devastating point, with reports suggesting that 500 lives have been lost in the past 3 months alone in 3 local government areas within Benue's South Senatorial District, which is referred to as the Idoma land. The village in Otukpa, Akpa, and Agatu local government areas are bearing the brunt of the violence. The murderers mercilessly killing locals, destroying homes and leaving many people missing. The identity of the perpetrators remains unknown, and no one has claimed responsibility for these atrocious attacks. However, local residents point fingers at the Fulani's headmen as the culprits. The cycle of bloodshed has returned to Agatu, a region that has experienced relative peace in recent years. The violence has now spread to neighboring communities and local government areas like Apa and Otukpo. Agatu and its surrounding communities, including Oguwomogo, Ipele, Ijima, Okokolo, Oleguwamoko, Nahem, Osholonya, Agbugbe has been decimated with numerous lives lost. What initially started as a minor unrest in Agatu has now escalated into a full-blown war, spilling over into villages like the Omodigi and Entekpat areas of Adoka in Otukpo. The local residents, particularly the Idoma youth, are left to confront the armed men with limited resources. According to sources, approximately 100 armed men have surrounded the village of Otukpo, Akpa, and Agatu, and there are security personnel in sight to challenge them, and there are no security personnel in sight to challenge them. Despite the valiant effort of Udoma youths from Onihihim who volunteered to defend their ancestral homes, they are faced with heavily armed adversaries equipped with sophisticated weapons such as the MG3, Hellcats, Koch G3, AK-47 and other dangerous arms. The scarcity of security personnel in the affected areas has been a case for concern among the villagers' local vigilante who are trying to protect their community. Have encountered difficulties as well. Instead of receiving assistance and protection from security force, they will be warned against taking military action. In a widely circulated video, one of the volunteers is currently on the battlefield highlighted the dire situation faced by the villagers. He described the attack as being on a mission to eradicate the Ijoma community from the map of Nigeria. The volunteer emphasized the desperate need for government intervention and pleaded with Idoma leaders to help their people who are under siege and being slaughtered without provocation. But the military has also suffered casualties on the ongoing onslaught operation. Operation Wild Stroke, a military operation aimed at restoring peace in the region, lost three of its members in a coordinated attack by suspected Fulani herdsmen in Agatu. And that is not all but what you can say for you or concerning this headline for us, which says that tragic calamity, heartbreaking massacre as Fulani terror unleash unimaginable terror. Or as Fulani headsmen unleash unimaginable terror, slaughter over 500 innocent life. And all this happened in Benue State. All this happened in Benue State. What we have is that the situation has reached a devastating point, with reports suggested that over 500 lives has been lost in the past 3 months. Over 500 lives have been lost in the past 3 months because of what? Because of the Fulani headsmen. Because of the Fulani headsmen. Because this group of human beings, are one of the worst human beings that Nigeria as a country is having up to now. Is one of the worst group of communities that Nigeria has up to now. You see a situation where the Fulani herdsmen will just come into a village, raid the village, loot the village, kill almost everybody in the village. Raid and kill almost everybody in the village. Even the youth of the Doma, we really appreciate them because some of them risked their lives, some of them even died just because they want to save the ancestral home. They entered a fierce battle with these armed dangerous people. Yes, they cannot win the outmatch, right? They are outgunned, so they can't win. It's not be expecting them to win. But for the bravery for you to enter up in a fairness battle with some terrorists, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. And then the identity of the perpetrators remain unknown, and no one has claimed responsibility for this atrocities attack. However, the local residents point finger at the Fulani herdsmen as the culprits. They are pointing fingers as the Fulani herdsmen as the culprits of all this recent attack, killing over 500 people. And when this recent attack was happening, there was no security agency on ground. There was no security personnel on ground. Nobody was on ground to save these 500 people from being dead. Yes, there was no security personnel on ground. Not because they were not security. The government are not doing that. When it comes to insecurity, that I don't think they're playing that role right. How will they be? How will they be staying there and watch 500 people die in just 3 months? Then why are we paying for security? Or what do you guys think? I want you to drop your own comment in the comment section, and don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel, so as the notification bell, so that anytime we have any new video like this, you'll be the first to get notified about it.